Hi, my name is Josh, and I'm one of the co-founders of Gold Orbit. We are a space company tackling space debris. Um, Matt Desch, the CEO of Iridium, reached out to us talking about the future of spaceflight and how he's really, really worried about space debris, potentially even making it impossible for us to leave the planet in the future. And that's not a future I want to be a part of, and that's not a future I'm sure you want to be a part of either. The current ecosystem for space right now, there's launch companies like SpaceX and ULA send stuff to space, and we have satellite companies like Iridium and DirecTV that have satellites in space. Now, one of the interesting things that's happened recently is legislators have been passed requiring these satellite companies to have retirement plans, which means that they need something in place so that when their satellites are dead, they can be pushed out of orbit and disposed of rather than just sitting in space. And so that's where this emergence of the tug and service providers has come in. These are companies basically just like garbage trucks for space. And their big problem is that they don't have a claw. All of these satellite companies have different docking mechanisms, and every mission for every satellite has to be uniquely designed. And so you can see here in the picture there's a single company, a single manufacturing company. It's like the uniqueness between all of these satellite docking rings is absolutely outrageous, and there needs to be something done. So that's where Gold Orbit comes in. We build collection modules. So we sell these global grasping mechanisms to the tug companies so that they can interface with any satellite they like for increased reusability and adaptability, saving them money as well as saving the satellites money as well. So this is a primitive version of our solution, our design. Basically, we expand our arms, send electromagnetic tethers around the object, and pull it in as if we're hugging it, and then bring it back to the mothership. We actually did a brief demo of what this might look like. As you can see here, we send the magnets around, we grasp it, and we go back into orbit. So here's our first customer. So Atomos, Brandon at Atomos is sort of like guided us through this whole process, and he said he wanted to be a nuclear company, not a robotics company, and so he would be one of the first people we reach out to about being a customer, and these other companies as well, all doing similar things, but we believe that as soon as we have a good process that they will drop their in-house methods and purchase our device. Known finances, so this module will cost somewhere around $2 million. That's where we want it to be at. We think it'll cost about $5 million at first. Selling price will be $15 to $25 million for the module itself. Go to launch, we want to start selling smaller modules to the satellite companies like Iridium, DirecTV, EcoStar, each priced at about $250K. And there's some 204 items launched into space in 2018. So it's a huge industry. And so we can tap into that right away. Here's the competition. These are other companies that are in the space creating these modules, creating these space tug companies. The main problem with a lot of them is some of them are reusable, but they're not adaptable, and some are adaptable but not reusable. And so we're trying to fit in that space where we can be a universal grasping mechanism for all satellites, used over and over and over again, reducing the cost and reducing the friction associated with that process. So validation. So we've actually gotten in touch with, again, Matt Desch, CEO of Iridium. He sent us a 3-page email at 12 o'clock on a Saturday night telling us all these great details about what our product needed to be, as well as what he needed in the future. And again, Brandon over at Atomos, great mentor, great help for us. Traction, we actually got first place at Startup Week in Boulder, and we're going to DC in 2019 for the satellite 2019 Space Challenge. And the other big part is advisor and partner relationships. Through Startup Weekend and through all of our universities, we have great connections. We've been able to get in touch with people from all over the place, like Lockheed Martin, Sierra Nevada Corporation, and of course Atomos. Design Challenge is our sort of next step. We're bringing all of our universities together to bring some great minds in and tackle this problem and see if we can come up with a great solution and sort of move things forward. There's a team, ton of designers, engineers, and business people. This is Gold Orbit. We're the claw for the garbage trucks of space.